This video is a tutorial for a split tissue Sous-Sus bicycle climb. It's intermediate in level and it will require familiarity with a Sous-Sus wrap as well as rotational awareness. We're going to take a look at it in full before I break it down with the common errors next. So it's best to learn the bicycle portion of this climb with both tissues together. I'm going to start with my Sous-Sus wrap, turn my hips away as I point my foot and draw my leg forward. I'll then turn my hips back and lift my leg, waiting for the wrap to fall off, crossing it over for my second climb. Notice how my hips are always angled away until I'm ready to climb the next climb. It's important that I'm drawing my foot forward so that that pocket lock is nice and secure. You can gain a lot of height as long as you're managing your tension. The first common mistake I've seen with this climb is not drawing enough fabric through for your Sous-Sus wrap, and this means there won't be enough slack for your pocket lock. So make sure you're drawing enough slack to cross your outside ankles and get a nice, secure, slacky pocket lock. The second common mistake is pulling the foot up and back when creating your pocket lock, which usually just releases it. Instead, you want to make sure to draw that foot forward and with a pointed foot while the hips are still turned away. Bringing me to the third mistake, turning your hips back to the pull of the silks too early, again causing the lock to release. Keep those hips turned away until that second foot has prepped and as that bottom leg is lifting. The fourth common mistake is not lifting that bottom leg continuously, which will cause your top foot to lose its tension and release. You want to make sure you're constantly lifting that bottom leg, releasing the wrap before crossing it over. And the fifth common mistake is entering that climb before the fabric has released, which usually just ends up in a jumbled knot of fabric that's difficult to work with. So you want to lift the foot, but wait until that fabric has fallen away, leaving only the base layer before your next climb. Once you've gotten the hang of it with the fabric together, you're going to split the tissue and try just the bicycle portion without the rotation. You'll want to bring both of your hands over to the free tail and use the free tail as the side that you're going to be climbing up with your hands. Your feet are going to be climbing up in the bicycle climb on the other tail. So it should feel very similar to the version with the silks together, but it might be a little bit more tricky because you do have to climb those arms up. So once you start becoming very familiar with the bicycle portion of this climb, you can go ahead and add in some nice rotations and pretty shapes. I like to pull a shape with each level of the climb. I think it adds a lot of fun opportunity for sequencing, and it is really fun to flow through and play around with. It can be a little bit of a doozy with the grip and the forearms, so you'll just want to make sure you're nice and warmed up and ready to challenge your endurance. And one last thing you'll want to be aware of, which is that you'll want to make sure you're counting your rotations in and out accurately so that you don't rotate out too many times, causing that pocket lock to release and surprise you. Let's go ahead and watch it one more time from the top. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to hear what you think about this tutorial. And please remember to always train safe with a crash pad beneath you and a training buddy by your side. And please like and subscribe for more.